Okay. Oh, hi. Fire horse. Okay, welcome. My warriors. Assemble. It's too early. Actually, 5:30. Thanks for the thumbs up. Okay. So get your light warriors, get your lightsabers ready. Okay. If I'm coming in clear. Nice lights, loud and clear. Thank you. Thank you, Lynette. Okay. I'll talk a little bit more, and then as people start coming in or adjusting to their internet, so on. Okay. So last week was focusing on the form, and we did the first the 12 steps. So let's focus on the second part of that today, and we can do it's going to be the left, and we can finish the whole thing left and right side, and after that you can always practice. Get somebody else on the phone here. Text Cassie, I'm here. Okay, you can try go on the phone too. I mean, on top of the YouTube. Cassidy's in the house. Okay. So I'll breathe in. Just center yourself. Okay. I was gonna talk about some main basic stance first, and then we'll move on with the form. Okay. So since everybody said I'm loud and clear, the lights look nice, so you can see. Okay. So the main stance for today, we're doing our first form. Okay. So you notice the first form we're just in more like a horse stance, and we're going side to side more. So it's the right side and left side. So all the first movements is going towards your right and going towards your left. So you notice when we draw, we're going towards our right side, and then we're leaning straight towards our left. And we cut, slice, right, and my left. So you can see that sway. And then we come back up. Okay. 4. Now actually go, this is 7. Up. Up. You turn. Tap. Turn. Gonna pivot so it goes above. Be sure to keep aware of your surroundings. Okay. And then over 10 around the body, towards the side, out, and around towards the side. And then 11 is our down. Okay. So we come down. And you notice I'm not swinging out, I'm just triangulating. And we step back. 1 and 2. And 12, we finish up the whole front side. So you're gonna wrap, or you're gonna go around. See that? And just take your time and out towards my left. Okay. So now this is where when we focus on the left side, our left is gonna lead. Okay. And the main thing I want you to keep in mind is the stance. So, if you can see, sit back position, slightly bent this side, okay, and then forward stance. So you're gonna notice this. I come back and 4. So you can kind of like retreat or you draw back and go 4. Okay? And then this is how it's going to look like. It's going to be the same 12, but going to have a different feel to it. So I'm going to draw back and I'll sit back. Okay? As we go up, so it's just like how we draw. But since our hand is out here, the sword's out here, we just bring it up and we bring it straight down. Step forward, you lift. Okay, so that's 2. A third is a sink the wrist. You come back, and then you go 4. Okay? So same, but now we're having this motion. Okay? So I'm just gonna go and run through it, just get the feel. Wrap around, just like a cut, slice, and then you go 4. Okay? And then you sway. Now, since I don't have much space here, I'm not gonna, let's just step back one time, get that feel. 1. And then come 4. So looking at the front, it's like this, yeah, triangulating. And then using the same cut. Okay. 7, you're gonna go 4 on the side, lift. And back. 8, tap. And up. Tap. And up. 9 is gonna pivot. It's exactly the same turn. Boom. Boom. Okay. Around the body. Side. Around the side. Okay, almost done. Okay. Down. Okay. Watch my feet, my legs. Step back. Down. Step back. Down. So this is 11. And the last one, 12. Okay. You know how we wrap around? I'm gonna point it towards our right. Okay. So don't worry, I'm gonna go over it again. So lean, just like the yun. So right side, back over, and then follow through and slice towards your right. Okay. So that's just the feel of it. We'll start from the very beginning, and then we'll add the left side. Okay, my left. Your left. Okay. All right. So as we practice, just same breathing. Inhale and exhale. Take your time. Okay. And the other thing to point out, as we go back, you might slide sometimes. That's also like an inch stepping. So what I mean by inch is slightly inch forward. So the main thing about the second part is like you're getting your distance. So when I drop back, so for instance, I'm coming down, instead of me just lifting, I'm coming forward. Okay. And as I sit back or I sink, see I going back now. And as I thrust forward, going forward. Okay. So the first time we learn, we just starting to do the side. Okay. You're getting comfortable to the foundation of the form. Going to the side. Okay. And then the second part you can see, I'm just going to show you the difference. So on the side, 4, back, 4. Okay. So you can really see the. Okay. So think of something coming towards you. I have to redirect And then I'm gonna close the gap or the distance by going forward. Okay. All right, so let's go to the beginning of the form, and I'll go slow. And just take your time. Okay. Ready? Set yourself up, draw up. Okay. The whole one is exactly draw up, and 2 is lift. 3, sink the wrist down. Okay. 4 is thrust forward. Okay. 5, you're gonna set it up to wrap towards your right. Slice the blade. Okay. Other side. Okay. 6 is gonna sway, so you're back and forth. Okay. Notice my angle. It's in front of me. Okay. So it's protecting. And as it goes down, once I come down below my waist, see the tilt? I don't want to be reaching down here. Yeah. Once I go down here, I'm this way. Okay? Same thing. Just feel the movement. And now with the intention of going up, you block and then you cut. So you get that circle movement. 7, up. Towards the side, other side. Up. Okay. Now 8, you turn. Just turn it a little, boom. Roll it up. Okay. Forward, like a half uppercut. Turn, take a tap, up. 9, boom, boom. 10 wraps around the body, side, wrap the other side, on the body. Okay. And 11 down, to back, and okay, 12, wrap around the whole body, and slice, and out towards your left. Okay. Now you're gonna repeat the 12 with the left, the forward and back. So you're gonna bring it from here, sit back, go up, come straight down. As you lift up, step forward, boom. Step back, sit back. Forward, out. 5, you rock, cut back. Now the intention is this side now, towards your left. And as you go forward, okay. 6, block, up, block, up, block, step back, okay. And bring it down low. Circle it up. Step forward, 1 and 2. 7. Still step on the side, up, forward. And back. Okay. Didn't move too fast. And 7, 1, 2, 8. Turn. Same tap. Roll. So now step forward with it. Tap. Step back. Okay. 9. Pivot. Okay. Wrap around the body. And other side, wrap around. And then step back with it. Left, down, right, down. Okay. I'm going to set it up for the 12 for our right side. So lean as you go down. and follow it. Yeah. Let me know if I'm going the right speed for you. Okay. The nice thing you can after it's done, you can always rewatching. You can slow it down too. And then as we kind of learn the form, if you're practicing the forward, it should be easier starting to move to your left, and then we do your right. Just a little. The last step is always changing to the next direction. Okay. Um, and then I'll try. We'll break down one or two moves for each section. Okay. So that should be. It's gonna be done pretty quick. But the rest is just getting the feel and keep practicing. Okay. So we're on our right side. What's the difference? Right leg lead. So everything gonna have a right feel to it. So let's follow through with that. So our 12. Okay. I'm just going this side now. As I bring back towards my right now. See that? Up towards my right. Even rolling towards my right. Up. So you're gonna come back here. Forward. You lift forward. Boom. Back. Thrust. You want to wrap towards our 5. Same technique towards our right side. But draw back. Draw back. Forward. Okay. Next technique. Sway. 6. You notice how I'll step back with it. If you're not comfortable stepping back, you can just stay still first. Okay. Now up. Circling. Okay. And hit it there. Next is 7. So draw back. So sit back. Lift 7. Okay. 4. 6. Okay. Tap 8. Roll and back. Tap. Roll and forward. 9. Boom. Boom. Pivot. Okay. 10. You wrap around the body. Step towards the side. Still hit. Step back. Other side. Okay. Now you're gonna notice this when we do our 11. Just step back with the back. Okay. Right foot in the way. Move it out of the way. Back down. Okay. And this is how the 12 is gonna finish up. And you wrap. Step forward with it. Come back towards your front. And just cut through. Pull back. Relax. And then inhale. Those who don't know how to turn it yet, though, you can just bring it down. Otherwise, you can grab. Okay, so you already know your 12. So don't worry too much if it feels different. Okay. All right. The best way to if anytime you have a trouble with the left or the right, come back to the front. Okay. So if I know to lift 7, it still stays the same, but now if my left foot is forward, that means I'm gonna go forward when I lift towards my left. And when I come towards my right, I'm gonna draw back. So I move back and lift. Okay. Now if my right side is forward, okay, and I'm still doing my 7 on my left side, I still go follow my left back and my right forward. I hope that's not too much. Okay. So what happening is, it's like you're also practicing. You're practicing the same thing, but in different stances. So what I mean by that is, if I'm right foot is forward, if my left foot's forward, so you're not I should say you're not limited in how which leg is forward and which leg is back. Okay, because there's no time to think. Like, I have to do this move, so and forward is my leg always has to be this way. Okay, so now since I'm like that, it won't matter what side is forward. Okay, as long as I understand. So that's how the technique looks different because of the leg placement. So the form, as you do the same thing, you turn, and when it looks different because maybe the leg or the side you're turning on just looks different, but it's still the same technique. Okay. So that way is you're still practicing, but you catch on quicker. It just makes it a way more easier. So again, you're not locked into only one side or which hand is forward or left. Because I kind of seen that in you could practice a combo and you always stay on one side. You can completely throw a person off if they're so used to, if the person always mirroring them or not mirroring them. They're always on their left foot forward and they always have their left foot forward. You can throw them off by just staying on the same direction as them, or the same leg, because they're not used to difference. Yeah. But when you practice, it won't matter. Okay. Only difference is there's a sword. If you might get used to somebody holding a left hand and the right hand. So if you can kind of play with both, you can really make a difference. Okay. All right. So I hope that's getting cleared by. So let's break at least one technique down a little bit more. Okay. Let's see. You understand? I know we did a draw, and we don't understand the straight down and the lifting. I believe we talked about the sinking. So someone coming for your hand, you understand to drop back. Okay. It's not coming in front of you, it's going towards the sides. Okay. So just like Tai Chi, so it's on the side. And of course, you understand the fast thrust. We did a wrap, the slice. And I believe we did talk about this too. Yeah. And the intention of the cutting, yeah. The lifting. So this, you have more than one thing happening here. We'll just call this our block for now. So if the intention of block, and I believe I talked about this too. Okay. So if it's coming down, come straight down, you see the angle? Okay. We're not doing force against force, yeah. We're just coming off towards the side. Okay. We're not gonna stand there, we're just moving. It so happen if it comes down, it's guiding our off towards the side. Okay. So that's why it's so important for us to remove it. So I believe we talked about that before. But now, if we think of going forward, okay, so that's our uppercut. So the intention becomes different. Okay. So 7, focus straight up to here. 8, when I say tap, you notice this moves. Okay, moves and then it rolls up. So it goes to a tap and then an uppercut. Okay. The tapping is basically if I'm in this stance or in this position, instead of doing anything fancy, and I'm already something's on this side, okay, and something comes on this side. Not being any fancy, just move. Okay. So I'm here, and it's such a quick move. I just turn, turn. Okay. Instead of doing everything turning like this, you just tap, tap. So it's keeping it real simple. Something's here, like this, I just turn. Something's coming up, I turn. Okay, so when it turns, see that? It's going out of the way. You roll it up. Okay, so there's a little combination there. Turn, and boom. Okay, so this is only working if it's in this position, yeah? Your corner side here. I can go like this. Boom. Boom. Okay. So for now, just keep that in mind. 7, 7, 8, you turn, so that's a tap. And roll up, tap, and roll up. Okay? Tap, roll up, tap, roll up. Okay. And then we can do one more, the pivot. Notice that everything we're doing is like this. But now you have different angles, different angles. Now the number 9, we're just, your body's pivoting. You notice how it goes here? Boom. The 9, it can also tap. Tap. But now it's following through because it's like 2. And say like something pushes it back. So I just follow the momentum and I just. It's basically somebody like if somebody pushes. So I take that energy and just bring it around. Okay. Sorry for that. Doesn't work. I'll get a partner for that to really see. So you pivot it is like this. Okay. It's like a helicopter in the way you think about it. It's protecting the head area. It's going around. Okay. Kind of remind me as that Karate Kid. The drum. Boom, boom, okay. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. If you had the double, then it would look like this, easier too. Yeah. Because this goes like that. Yeah. Okay. I believe we should cool down. Always ask questions. Okay. Even if you come find us later on or join us later, you can put the questions down below in the comments. Okay. All right. I think you guys did a lot. Don't worry, you can always watch these again. Okay. The main thing is we did the front, left, and right. We move forward and back. Forward and back. The only difference is that 12. The 12 puts you into the position towards your left. Then we're gonna right. So it wraps, puts you back to your position on your right side. Then the last one swings over and puts you back towards the front. and you close it off. Yeah. All right, let us all breathe, cool down together. Inhale. Up towards the heart. All the way up. And then center. Bring it towards your heart. Relax. Get light wires. Forward up. Till next time. Light wires go. Up to all of you guys. You guys take care. Okay. When you practice with your saber, the light shines, so it let it shine through. It's not just like we're practicing with the lightsaber. It's like a healing. Okay? Let it glow and flow with you. Okay. All right, Nanette. Thank you, Cassidy. I know you're there. And to everybody else, thank you for joining us. Until next time, I see you guys. And keep practicing. Take care.